Hey everybody, this is Ashley with Publish with Ashley, and today I'm going to talk to you and show you how to create a cover for KDP, or actually I guess any book you want to put on Kindle Direct Publishing, whether it's paperback, um, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Make sure to check out my website, publishwithashley.podia.com. I have a great ads course if you want to learn how to do Amazon ads. There is a great course on Amazon ads on there as well, and it's a complete deal. It's an awesome way to up your profits and get your book seen by more people. Okay, so I want to talk about a little bit about BookBolt is a great tool. It is actually something that has a ton of different things. You have all these different things, Book Scout, Cloud, keywords, KDP, Spy. There's on all these tutorials on how to do it. But the two things that I think are really cool is this interior generator, and this actually is free. So if you go to this website right here with BookBolt. I think if you just search Google interior generator BookBolts, it will bring you to this. And there is a ton of free interiors that you can download and use. If you have a subscription like I do, I have a lot more, but if you don't, there's still a lot of free things on there. So one of the tools you can use to make your cover in BookBolt is called the BookBolt Designer. This actually does require that you have a subscription. If you want 20% off, Ashley 20, ASHLEY 20 will get you a discount of 20% on that subscription. It's a really great deal. And so if you have this, let's see how you can make some covers. Even if you're not designing in BookBolt, you can watch this video and see how to do kind of this type of book. As far as the techniques can be used for any of the other tools, Canva or PowerPoint or any of them that you use. You can still use these techniques, but this is just specific to BookBolt. Okay, so we are going to make a cover. So I'm clicking cover. My trim size, since if you look and make sure you see all the rest of my how to create covers series, I have a playlist, so check that out. But I've been doing 8 by 10 and 120 pages. Previously, I showed you how to calculate that. I showed you I have kind of a cheat sheet, but in BookBolt you don't need that because you just put this in and it calculates it for you. So you hit submit. It thinks about it for a few minutes. All right, so what I'm going to do is I've already preloaded some images here, and I'm going to show you how to create a book with some of these images, and kind of it's a technique, a style. So I have kind of a busy pattern, I have a main graphic, and I'm going to show you how to do this. You can upload your own images by dropping them or from Dropbox, from your computer, and you can just drop them in here or double click this and it'll open up and you can, upload them from your computer. All right, so I'm going to start with this cow pattern here, and it imports it. I'm going to make it so that it's big enough, and then I'm going to drop the other one over here, and I'm going to make sure this one's big enough and move it over so that my seam is in the middle there. And what I want to do is I want to cover up that seam, so I'm going to create a spine. This right here is the spine, and these are the crop edges. So you don't want anything in these, like any words or any part of the graphic that you really care about. Like I don't care if part of this little cow thing gets cut off, right? That's part of the pattern. So it's okay wherever it gets cut off. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a shape. I'm going to go over here, drop this, and I'm going to make it just about as big as the thing. I'm going to make it that long, and I want it to just kind of be in the spine area. This is it's an 8 by 10, 120 pages. It's a very thin spine. I'm not going to have spine text. It's really kind of too small. You can edit the color, but I kind of like it black as is, so I'm just going to leave it black for now for the spine, but I could make it like, let's see, a dark, I'm going to double click that and make it kind of a darker brown color like that. And you can hit save color if you want. I'm actually going to end up using this color later, so I'm going to hit save color. And it should be like, okay. All right, so I'm going to close that. So I have my spine. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop another box. And it's going to be about that wide. I want it centered between this edge and this edge right here. So that is about centered right there. And remember, I don't really like that color. I want it to be, I think, something darker. And I'm actually, let's see. Oh, there's the saved color. I want it to match my spine. All right. So I'm going to go back here. Okay, so I'm just going to go over here to images and click the images. And I've got this cute little cow here. And I'm going to drop him on. He's kind of big, so it says it might take a while, but it's only one graphic. What I'm going to do is now kind of center him so that he looks good. Either kind of, I like so his little ear sticks off just a bit and he's centered. But you just want him to make so it looks good, basically. So then what you're going to want to do is this kind of, the idea is this is a busy pattern. You're going to have a block to kind of mute the busy pattern, and then a main central character or central graphic. And you can do this with so many different things. A lot of it comes down to making the color choices and the patterns that look good with the main character. And that just takes a knack of looking and doing this. And you kind of get the hang of it. You get a knack for it. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to insert some text. I actually liked, for this one, I liked this one right here. And I'm going to make it a little bigger. I'm going to move, oops, go back, you hit undo. And let me make sure I'm just moving that. And I'm going to double click it. So I'm going to hit, it's going to be a milking log. And I'm going to change the color. So I go over here to the color picker. I want it to be white. And then I'm also going to change the size because I want it to actually stay right in those lines. And I want it centered. And I know I just picked milking log. It doesn't matter what. I mean, it matters what your book, your title is, and it should be. But I'm just showing you as an example. I just thought the cow was fun with the print and it was a milking log. Anyway. So that's kind of the idea. You want to pick a font that is bright and bold, and then the contrasting color, you can see it stands out really well with the white and then the dark brown. And then now all I'm going to do is go over here and hit download, and it prepares to download and it downloads. I've actually created this just a few minutes ago as a test, and this is what it looks like downloaded. So you're going to see, I guess in this one I had a black cover, but I think the matching looks better, don't you, than maybe this black and then that color. So what you're going to do is you just download this as the PDF, and then you're going to upload this PDF straight to KDP, and you can use this as a cover. And that's kind of it. So it's a technique. So even though maybe you're not using Book Bolt, you can still use this technique of a busy pattern. You can block it, a main character, and then a contrasting color font across here so that you can really see the title and make sure it stands out. And it's kind of a fun log book that is definitely going to stand out from the rest because most is just like a central character and one color. But this way you can have a little bit of pattern but not make it too busy. And you can also extend these out farther, but I kind of like it to have just a little bit on either side. All right, well, I hope this video was helpful. Please check out the rest of my YouTube channel and check out the rest of the playlist on creating covers. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.